Welcome to part number 3 of Play to Earn crypto games that you need to play right now, the Fear ecosystem. I'm your host Chaos Dubs, and this is the Chaos Dubs channel. We're going to move right into part 1, the Fear Museum. We're going to talk a little bit about the ecosystem later on in this video. So if you head over to fear.io, you're going to see your worst nightmares tokenized. You can buy Fear Coin on KuCoin. The link's going to be in the description. The current price is about $1.75. When you get to their main page here, you can see all the games that they have, which are both released and upcoming. You can see the roadmap for development. But we're going to jump right into the Horrorverse. You just click up in the top left there. It'll bring you to here, and this is going to tell you a little bit about the Fear Museum, the beta launch, what you can do, what there is to discover, and how to get started. You're going to find quests, NFT art that you can buy, and even an escape room. And so to jump in, you're going to want to do this quick download, save it, launch the file, and of course it's going to bring you right to the beginning of the Fear Museum. You can connect your wallet. Right now I'm playing as an unknown visitor. We're going to go right into it. You can check out the controls. Pretty simple, just a few of them. And right away we're met with this pretty girl. This appears to be the beginning of a quest line. You have to find your way into the museum, but only once you have found true fear. Now let's adventure around a little bit and see what we can find. Pretty cool pumpkin display here. You got the Headless Horseman up here. It looks pretty good. This is on my old graphics card, so it's having some trouble. So forgive the low frame rates. Something creepy is going on here. And I mean, we don't have a torch. And I don't know if that means a light, or it means like, a fire torch. But when you try to enter the museum without having found true fear, this fancy fellow is going to come down and have a little chat with you. He's not too impressed because you woke him up, but I'm going to leave that for you to find out on your own. As you get around the back, you can explore the haunted museum property and find what I'm assuming is more clues. Again, I don't want to ruin the surprise for you, so I'm going to leave that up to you. I haven't made it too far. I haven't figured out how to enter the museum myself, but it mainly stems from having trouble playing these dark games. They make me pretty motion sick. So I wasn't able to get too much farther than this forlorn graveyard. Poking around, not a whole lot to see. There's just, it must have been a huge family because there's a ton of graves back here. I guess it could be a public graveyard too, but it is massive and you can't really see anything without a torch. I'd love to share more information about how to get into the museum, but haven't really been able to find anything. This is your opportunity to desecrate graves, disrespect the dead, find out the secrets, find true fear, be ready for anything, and enter the Fear Museum. And with that, we're going to move right into part 2, Araya. A first-person horror game set in a Thai hospital. So just head down for another quick download. It's free, it's not going to take long. And this game was actually previously on Steam as a non-Fear game, but it's now been, I guess, removed and brought into the Fear ecosystem. So you're going to want to download that, save it, and launch it. And we're going to enter this abandoned hospital. The goal here is uncovering the clues about the murder of Araya. Now, in the same kind of thing as the last game, I haven't been able to get super far because everything's really dark and I get super motion sick quite easily. But we'll see how far we can get. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to say I'm going to buy a drink, not a drink. I'm collect items. You can hit spacebar and read about them. I'm sure these are all part of the quest. So you actually play as several different characters throughout this story to try to uncover the information about this murder. You can find yourself in some really spooky circumstances as you unravel this story. This is, you know, the first few minutes in the game, and some spooky stuff's already about to happen. As the lights go off, the door starts rattling, and all of a sudden, I decide I need to, you know, jump and have a look, and oh man, there's some kind of ghostly figure. If that ain't freaky, I don't know what is. I'm kind of just exploring at my own pace and trying to look around, but it seems pretty linear, which is fine because it's trying to tell a story. That's not unusual. But as soon as you turn around from this distraction of a blank envelope, boom, there's a wheelchair in your way. We're gonna hop in this spooky dark elevator, hoping it works. We're gonna head down to the first floor. It's even more dingy and dark down here. And it just kind of leaves me really disoriented, so it makes it difficult to play for long periods. It looks like you got a real newscast in there. Then out of the blue, bang, keeping you on your toes. This I had to do several times before I kind of figured out what was going on.
Because of you,
Once I realized something was going on, I knew I was in trouble, and then I fall over. A little bit of graphic tearing there, but not a big deal. And then, you know, once you let the ghost get you, that's it. It's over. And by this point, I just couldn't do any more playing. It was making me super sick, so you're going to have to investigate this one on your own. We're going to jump right into part 3, Clucking Hell. Clucking Hell is a play-to-earn, web-based, coked-out zombie chicken rampage. Now, if that description doesn't make you curious, I don't know what else to do. First, you should connect your wallet. That way you can start earning fear. Earnings are going to start at level 11, so if you get past level 10 on your first go, you're missing out on fear. As you see, I have not got past level 10. So you gotta defend your farm, your pigs, your dog, and yourself from these crazy chickens. Headshots are important. Once they're headless though, you're in trouble. You can purchase NFTs to get extra power-ups and buffs to make this a little bit easier. And I got the NFT info coming up for you shortly here. You gotta try to keep your cool as the difficulty of the onslaught and the enemies increase every level. These guys are crazy hard. See, this was narrowly surviving this one here because I'm getting completely overrun. Pigs are getting messed up. And if you can prove your worthiness through those first 10 levels, you're going to go ahead and you're going to start getting paid. Levels 11, 30 are play to earn. I'm going to show you a little bit more information about what you can earn in a little bit here. Got another rampaging chicken with 2 heads. This level 10 here, as you see, gets really difficult. Good luck in Clucking Hell. Have fun earning. That's a tricky one. Now we're going to move on to part 4, Whack Your Undead Neighbor. This is like an idle click game. You gotta find all the ways to whack your undead neighbor, and the farther you go, well, I don't want to ruin the surprises, but the crazier it gets. So I'll just show you essentially the entire storyline for this game. We have no context as to why this is happening, but it doesn't really matter. But this guy's now some crazy rampaging zombie. So start off by clicking the dog. It's kind of the most obvious thing. You can click different objects all over the map, and it's going to show you different ways to kill this guy anyways. You can make combos using 2 items at once. Feeding this tree some fertilizer. If you find all the ways to do these kills, it's going to unlock another undead for you to kill. It's also going to unlock several new ways to do the kills. Use your whole environment, be creative, look around. You can make this game play to earn by purchasing a limited NFT in the store, and we're going to get there in just a couple of minutes. You can see that there's more whack games coming out. There's also another chicken game, but this Whack the Demon should be coming here pretty shortly. As a side note, there was this website which had all these whack games, but since Flash is no longer supported, these titles are only available as a limited NFT, which we're going to talk about now in part 5, Fear Ecosystem. Here you can find the NFTs. You can see how much is staked. You can see the NFTs that are available. You can unlock play-to-earn features. You can get all the Whack-It games through this NFT on Windows only. It's the only way to get the rest of those Whack-It games. You can get power-ups for Whack Your Undead Neighbor. And some of those can be relatively expensive. I want to move on and talk about staking and yield farming. So here's another way that you can earn if you're a Fear holder. You can see that there's some leaderboards here. People who are making some pretty good bank. You can check out the profit calculator. This is going to tell you a little bit about how much you can earn by playing Clucking Hell. And this is going to show you the amount that you can earn based on the rounds that you complete. Here's the Clucking Hell Play to Earn guide. It's going to tell you pretty much everything you need to know. And if you want to learn more about the Fear token, click up there. It's going to tell you your contract addresses, be able to add it to MetaMask, for example, under different networks. And if you go over there, you can check out liquidity pool and staking, where you get a massive APY. You can do this both on the Ethereum network, and you can do this also on the Polygon network. Polygon network has less fees, but you also get less APY. And down here you can view the token holder benefits. So for those of you who are holding Fear or staking Fear, again, you can get Fear on KuCoin. I'm going to leave a link in the description for you there, which is going to allow you to buy Fear. Relatively low fees. And finally, you can check out, the news. Right now they're doing some partnerships, which is pretty cool. And there's more info there. My conclusion is the Fear ecosystem has a lot of potential, has working games and a token with value, working staking and ecosystem, upcoming titles and roadmap, and it's perfect for those who are Halloween fanatics or just enjoy horror. I'm holding Fear myself, and I think it's a good investment. I don't want to speculate on where the value could go, but I am holding some and I will be staking it. So go ahead, explore the Fear ecosystem, find true Fear, and make sure you stay tuned, because next we got part 4 coming. Thanks for watching. See you next Thursday.